Right, good morning. You joined me from the new car. Now you might be able to tell from what you're looking at there that this is another Beetle, and yeah, it is. It's another Beetle. I got rid of the yellow one and I bought this one, and this one is a couple of years newer, and it's a convertible one. It's got leather seats, it's got heated seats, it's got some fancy stereo in it and bits and pieces. But the reason I wanted this, it come up really cheap from a friend of mine, and I just wanted another convertible. Many years ago I had a Mark IV Escort, and having the roof down on that I just enjoyed. Not that I was ever a boy racer, but I just enjoyed having the roof down. It was such a lovely experience, and I have been taken for the Beetle since I owned the yellow one. I thought it was a good fun little nippy little car, and relatively good on fuel as well. So this is another diesel one, and I snapped it up, and I'm glad I did. I'm just waiting for a little bit of warm weather now so I can get the roof down. Not everyone's cup of tea, I know that, but hopefully this will take me around to visit a few places as much as the other one did. So there we are. Anyway, today I'm going to go and hopefully have a look at a church, one that's under the care of the Churches Trust. It's one that I've been to before, but I can't really remember it that well. And I think in the area that I'm going to, I think there was a nice little place to go for a walk as well. So that's the plan. I'm going to go and get some fuel and have a look around. Missed this, you know. I missed the early morning hopping into the car and trying to find somewhere to go. I mean, it feels like it's been a good long while, you know. Obviously it's still tainted because of what's happened to me in my life, but there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm going to carry on and try and make the best of a bad situation. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to the church and having a look around in that local area. And that drone is fully charged now, so hopefully I'll find somewhere and put that up in the air. But there might be some restrictions. Oh, there's a bit of wobble on the camera, and I have to apologise for that. Two reasons. I've got an extension pole on to lift the camera up from the dash a little bit, plus this car has been lowered as well, so there's a little bit of vibration on the stiffer suspension, so it's probably going to sort of vibrate a bit. I'll have a look at there, see whether I can do something in the editing with it, but I doubt it. But just bear with me. I'm not too far away from where I'm going, so we'll soon go for a walk. Come back to Duxford, St John's Church in Duxford. It is another church that's under the care of the Churches Trust. Have been here before, like I said, but there's renovation works going on, so I have no idea whether I can get in the inside, but I'm going to do a quick lap at the outside because it still looks good, although there is corrugated iron and scaffolding about. But I'll have a quick scout around the outside and then go and have a look to see whether I can get in. I do hope so, because I think, if I remember rightly, I'm sure there's some form of old graffiti or paintings or something on the inside. Never mind, it's a nice day for it. Let's go and see what we can see. Yeah, they've definitely got a lot of work going on. There's areas sort of panelled up like this all around the place, so I'm not too sure what they're doing because you can't see inside. So But never mind, at least it's being looked after, which is good, so it will last a few years longer. Right, we're at the front gate. I think the gate, yeah, it's not padlocked up. Oh, and the door's open. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm not sure whether the camera will pick it up, but there's some artwork just up there. Let me see if I can turn you around and... Yeah, what an amazing place. Yeah, there's artwork everywhere. I'd say you can't make out what it is, but you can see that art's been done all over the place. This is a cracking one, this is. I remember it now, I remember it quite well. It's a stunning place. Definitely really, really old. I'm so glad that that it's being renovated. As much as a pain as it is seeing the metal on the outside, it's good that it's still, you know, gonna have a few pounds spent on it to keep it up to scratch. And it looks like they still use it for other activities. There's some newer seats down there, and there's some candles and bits and pieces. So maybe they have some activities here through the year, you know, carol service or harvest festival or something like that, you know. Oh, this one's well worth a visit. This is. I can't recommend this one enough. Come to Duxford, come to St John's. It's easy to find, easy bit of parking, cracking location. Daylight today, blue skies and the sun's out. It's just magical. Yeah, I was just having a look through the visitors book, and it was October 2023 I last came here, and it feels like only a week ago. It really does. I can't believe it's that long ago, man. It's ridiculous. And I'll tell you what, the visitors book, I had to turn a good few pages back because lots and lots of people have come from all over the world. There was people from Uganda and Switzerland, Sweden, you know, Russia. I mean, I'm quite impressed that people have taken up this hobby like what I do of looking around the churches. I think it's wonderful. I think if you're at a loose end, I think anyone should just come and find one of these old buildings to have a look at, and, you know, leave a donation for them, so the upkeep of the building is always going to be there, you know. It's always going to be looked after and managed, and these sites have, well, they've got to be here for years to come, haven't they? They've got to be. They've just got to be for our grandchildren, our great-great-great-grandchildren, you know. They need to be here for everybody to come and enjoy, you know, not just to go to rack and ruin. And I'm so glad for charities like the Churches Conservation Trust for taking these under their wing and doing what they do to, you know, keep the upkeep of them. Fair play on them. If there was one job that I would like to have, other than working in a campsite, it would probably be working with that lot. You know, doing something in the church, even if it was doing the maintenance of the garden area, you know, trimming the grass and just making it look nice. You know, I would do that. I'd be quite happy with that. Anyway, I must move on. I think I'm going to go for a walk. I'll tell you one thing about this place, as nice as it is bitter cold in here. It's only 3 degrees outside and it's absolutely freezing in here, but it's beautiful. It adds to the whole atmosphere of the place. I know I'm gushing over it, I am. I miss doing this so much, you wouldn't believe. Like I said, I've been here before, but still as amazing today as it was back then. So Anyway, let's press on and go for a quick walk before I figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. So I was going to put the drone over the church, but I decided against it. Two reasons. One, it is absolutely freezing, my hands are frozen. And second reason is it's got all that corrugated iron around it, so I think I'll leave that for now. And I mean, it's not far away, this one at all. It's only about, I don't know, just over half hour's drive, so I can come back up here at some point next year in the summer, and if the works are complete, I'll put the drone up then. And yeah, sorry, another reason for not putting the drone up, I don't know whether you're allowed just here, because you've got the War Museum over there, the Duxford Air Museum or whatever it's called, so might be a bit too close to put the drone up. And while I'm out and about, I'll give you a quick update of how I'm feeling, like I do every week. It wasn't a bad week regarding physical health up until yesterday. I had to go for a work medical when I got myself all worked up over it, and I knew my blood pressure would be high, and it was, and oh, I don't know. But then I had a terrible night's sleep last night, and the way it feels, the only thing I can explain is I wake up and it's like my body is ready to explode. There's no pain, it just feels like this immense wave of pressure, and when I feel like that I get this fear, you know, and it's like I can feel the veins in my arms about to fucking pop, and it's just so bizarre, such a bizarre feeling, you know. And pretty much all day, every day, I feel woozy, you know. It comes in waves as well, to be honest with you, but I've been putting that down to the medication, because all of these doctor's appointments, and I had another ECG the other day, and that come back clear, and all the tests that they've done, my bloods, my heart, fucking everything is clear, and they can't tell me what's going on. But I just feel off, you know. I feel off, not just physically but mentally, you know. Obviously I'm going to be mentally, because of being dumped and whatnot, you know. That's going to take some time to get over, but the two combined, they're just fucking destroying me. It's so difficult to focus sometimes, you know. It's so difficult to live a normal life, you know. Apart from the other day, the other evening, I was with Sam, and we just played his Xbox for an hour or so. We played Modern Warfare 2 like we used to years ago, and I was having such fun, laughing, and yeah, it was nice. It was really nice. But yeah, that was a good bit of fun. That was just something so stupid, but because of me being an epileptic, I can't play video games for long, so we only done it for about an hour and then turned it off and put the telly on. But yeah, it was nice. I did enjoy myself. But yesterday it was like going back to square one again. So strange. Anyway, that's it. That's my health update for this week. I hope I'm not depressing you too much. If I remember rightly, I think there's another church in Duxford. Yeah, there is actually, yeah, not too far away from the redundant one. But I think last time I went to visit it on a Saturday, it was closed, so I won't bother with that, because it's going to be closed again today. You know, this is a good start. I've got out, seen a good church which I haven't seen in a while, and come out for a bit of an amble around, and trying to get back into the swing of things, you know. So yeah, I'll leave that one that the operational church for another time, maybe find out some more. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back to the car. I've got a flask of hot water and some tea stuff. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea because I don't drink coffee anymore. I drink decaffeinated tea because I'm laying off the caffeine. So yeah, I'll go and have a drink and then figure out what's next. I've got to be careful though, or I want to be careful, because the time of the year everybody's going to be doing their Christmas shopping and the roads are going to be busy, and I don't want to be around fucking people. We'll get stuck in traffic, so I'll try and stick to the countryside. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Right, back on the road now. I'm going to head back towards Baldock Services. That's at the end of the road that I'm on now. I'm going to go and utilise their facilities and then probably sit there and have my cup of tea and figure out what I'm going to do next. I know there's a church in the Baldock area. I think it's in a place called Newnham, if I remember rightly. It's a really old one, but it's still used, and I've been there a few times as well, but not for a while, so I might go and have another nosy at that one. Plus there's a bunch of fields around the back, if I remember rightly, because I walked through there one night and it was getting bloody dark as I was trailing through these fields. I was getting quite concerned where I was going to end up, because obviously I got fucking lost, you know, because that's me, innit? But yeah, it's a nice clear day today, so I think I'll have a, I don't know, do I go for a walk in the field? It depends how wet it is, to be honest with you. I don't want to get smothered in mud, and I'm only in trainers and I ain't got walking boots, and I don't want to get this nice clean car dirty, because I'll get in trouble from that from the guy that I bought it off, because he's quite into his very clean cars, whereas me, I'm not really. I don't really care that much, but I said I'll try and do my best to keep it clean. Anyway, I'm fucking waffling anyway. Let's get down to the services and figure out my next move. Right, facility's done, and I've got directions to that church. I know roughly where it is, but if I remember rightly, there's a couple of country lanes that I'll go down, and where's me in it, I end up getting confused and bloody lost. So I've set the sat nav up, and I think we're only 7 minutes away. So it's only 2.5 miles away from Baldock, so that's good. Let's hope it's open. Last time I went there it was. I don't think there's really an issue with that one, but you never know. Well, unfortunately, this one's locked up. That surprises me. I think the past couple of times maybe I've been here and I ain't had a problem getting in, but it's locked up tight today. Although there's cars in the car park where I am, so that's a shame. But I'll tell you what, I don't regret coming and doing revisits on churches when the seasons change and it's, you know, it's winter now and the leaves are on the floor, but it's a nice crisp day. It looks amazing. The way the sun's bouncing off the front of it looks fucking awesome. It really does. I am a bit gutted that I can't get in, but there we are. I should be used to it by now. On all these churches that I visited over the past few years, I mean, I've encountered loads now that are locked up, so I would have thought though, this one being out in the sticks, it would have been open, but never mind, it weren't meant to be. Right, now we're back to the car park. I'll give you a very quick look at the outside of the Beetle. There you go. It's just a bit of fun. Like I say, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's a bit of fun for me, especially when the warm weather. And mind you, the way the weather is today, although it's what is it, 8 degrees, so the thermometer says I could put the heated seats on and turn the heaters on and put the roof down today. But it looks really nice out there, but it's not. It's cold, but I suppose I could get away with taking the roof down. But God, what would people think? You know what I mean? Some idiot driving around with his roof down in the winter. Fucking hell. Anyway, so this church is locked up. If I remember rightly, there's an active church near here as well. Yeah, I think I'll have a look at that. I mean, it's only literally just down the road as far as I can remember, just the other way. I think I might stop by that and see whether that's open. I can't remember what happened last time. I know I've been in there before, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm waffling, you know, just for a change, like I always do. Let's go and have a little nosy at that one, see whether I can get in. Well, this is not the church I was thinking of. In my head it was another one. This is St Vincent's. I don't recollect being in this one, but you know when you get something in your head about being in a building that you've been in before and you pictured the building, but it's not what I thought it was, believe it or not, if that makes any sense. Anyway, we'll go and try this gate and see whether we can get in. I'm not holding my breath for this one. We were at the porch, let's have a look. Well, this one I've been lucky with it being open, and it's magnificent. It's a fully operational church, but it's so old as well, you know. I don't know how old. Again, I don't know the history, but there's some old artwork on the wall just there, but the camera really didn't do it much justice. But it's a fascinating place. It's so honestly, once I'm done doing this recording, and I'll make a short video as well that I put on TikTok, and I'm gonna sit in one of these pews and, you know, just gather my thoughts for a bit. I mean, it's just so peaceful. It's so peaceful, and it's so pretty and so nice, and I wish more than anything I could get into the Christmas spirit. It's decorated, you know. You got the nativity set up, and there's holly around the candles and such like, but I wish I could get into that spirit, but because things are different for me this year, being alone, I can't grasp the whole Christmas thing, which is heartbreaking. So I can feel it now, starting to feel that upset hitting me again, you know. I don't like it. But there we are, there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. We shall battle on. But yeah, and this church is amazing, very impressive. St Vincent's Church in Newnham. If ever there was a perfect day for visiting churches, it would be today, with the crisp ground and the blue sky, and I don't know, it just ticks the boxes today perfectly. And it was nice to sit in there, you know, because of the way I'm feeling. I don't know, you just find a bit of peace in there, you know, when you're stressed out and upset. You can turn off and I don't know, even clasp your hands together and pray if that's what you do. And I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty much what I did, you know, just to kind of get it off my chest really. But there we are. Yeah, this is a beautiful one, this one. Very, very impressive. But I can't remember whether I've been here before or not. I was going to go through the visitor's book, but I didn't. Not today. Not in the mood for that. But yeah, what a place. Absolutely stunning, this one. Anyway, onward we go again. I'm not sure what to do now. I don't know whether to just have an amble about and slowly make my way back towards Stevenage, get my supplies, or do I travel out somewhere else? I don't know. It's not midday yet, but do you know what? I still haven't had that cup of tea. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea and think about what I'm going to do. Now, is it just me, when you're out and about, if you do what I do, when you're out exploring or camping or whatever it is, do you think that your cups of tea taste better when you're out and about more than what they do when you're at home, or is that just me? I don't know. It definitely tastes nice. It's a lot nicer than being in my van or being at work, you know what I mean? And having a flask of, so what I do, I don't make a tea in the flask, I just have a flask of boiling hot water because it stays hot for longer like that. So yeah, anyway, it's nice just to stop and have a drink and enjoy it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not sure what to do next. I just don't know. I'm at a loose end now. I've still got the rest of the day to kill, so I don't know whether to find somewhere else to go or call it a day. I should really be making the most of the nice weather and trying to find somewhere to go and put the drone in the air. And that's what I really want to do. I've had the drone for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years now, and I ain't used it enough, and I still don't know what I'm doing with it, to be honest with you. I've whizzed around a couple of churches and when we was at Bank Farm in Wales earlier in the year, but other than that, it hasn't really done a lot, you know what I mean? I just haven't used it to its full potential, so I don't know why. Don't know what I'm afraid of. I'll ponder on that now as well. I keep saying that today, I'll ponder on that. Fucking hell, I'm not exactly the high quality YouTuber at all, am I? Anyway, never mind, I'm going to finish this tea and well, we'll see where we end up, I suppose. Right, well, I'm back in Stevenage now. I think I'm going to leave this one here. I didn't find anywhere else to go. To be honest, I didn't really look. I sort of started to feel a bit I don't know, I just didn't have it in me to go anywhere else and do any exploring or any more walking. I just had enough. I just felt a bit sort of down in the dumps, and you know, I'm just not with it. I'm still not up to, you know, my usual whatever you want to call it. I'm just not there. I'm still feeling, as much as I'm really forcing myself, I don't know how I come across on camera, but I'm forcing myself to get out and about. I'm forcing myself to walk. I'm forcing myself to explore. I'll be back at the campsite next week, you know, for the Christmas period, but that's another thing. But getting out and doing what I usually do at the minute, like today, it was nice to go to Duxford, but it's just not the same. I'm so fucking down in the dumps, you know. I'm trying to get back into my old ways and feel better and all of that, but I just feel so down. As much as the churches were really nice, and they were, it's just everything that I do is tainted because of everything that's happened, and I can't explain the link. I want to enjoy it, but I can't. It's like something's missing, you know. It's like having a coffee or a cup of tea without your sugar, or your toast without the butter on it. There's just something missing, you know, and I'm just not feeling that happiness that I used to feel before. It's just there's so much sadness, you know, and I hope you can understand that, and that's where we are. And I'm trying to force myself to get out and about and do what I did, but at this stage it's difficult. It's difficult. It really is. So just bear with me. Anyway, yeah, it's a short and sweet-ish video. I don't know how many minutes that we've got today, but I usually do a video over 2 days. But if I go out and about tomorrow, I'll do some more filming. But I don't know. I've got no plans. We'll see. It all depends how I feel mentally and physically. It's not just mental problems that I've got. It's the physical ailments as well. And the only way I can explain them is blood pressure goes right up. And the doctor said there's no link between the blood pressure and how I'm feeling, but I feel overwhelmed, right on the verge of fucking panic, right there, and I get tingling in my arms. It's like, it's just such a weird feeling, it's horrible. So anyway, I'm rabbiting on. Thank you for watching me, and the ones that are commenting, and that's really nice. If you are interested in the breakup journey, I've got the other channel, so I'll leave a link below for that. I think I keep saying that, but I think I forget to put the link down. But there is another channel which I'm running, just a very basic channel about what I'm going through, and the videos are only short and sweet, but it gets things off my chest. For some people it's silly perhaps, doing that, but because I don't have that close friend anymore, I don't have that special person to talk to, talking at the camera just allows me to get it off my chest. So yeah, there's a lot more explanations and bits and pieces on my other channel, so please take a look at that if you're interested. If not, I shall catch you again either tomorrow or next weekend when I arrive at the campsite for the Christmas period. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.